Hi everybody, I'm East Coast Pete, and this is Mickey Hart. Born in 1943, he's an American percussionist and musicologist. One of the two drummers in the Grateful Dead from 67 to 71 and then from 74 to 95. He was born in Flatbush, that's Brooklyn. And from age 10, all he did was drum. Hart dropped out of high school to enlist in the Air Force in 1961. And he was a drummer in the Airmen of Note, an elite big band, part of the United States Air Force Band. For 3.5 years, Hart was stationed in Europe, where he earned a black belt in judo. Hart met Bill Kreutzmann at a Count Basie concert at the Fillmore West in San Francisco. They both stayed after the show to meet Basie. They wanted to talk to his orchestra drummer, Sonny Payne. It was mid-1967, the summer of love in Frisco, the Grateful Dead's first version, with a thin Jerry Garcia, a frontman named Pigpen, a teenage rhythm guitarist, and a perfectly adequate drummer. The Dead had a following from performing free shows in Golden Gate Park and at huge parties called acid tests. The idea was if you were too stoned to enter, you were denied, but if you got colorful on the inside of the party, that was okay, you're in. It was oil light shows, strobes. Would Mickey Hart like to be a second drummer for the Dead now that the shows were growing in size and volume? Sure, why not? Hart's advent led to the Dead's primal era, and this was somehow into some very exotic polyrhythms in 68 and 69. But unfortunately, he amicably left the band due to his father's absconding with $70,000 of the band's money. How about that for a wake-up call? Bummer exasperating the situation, Hart was doing heroin. And Bill Kreutzmann found that Mickey was so out of it he couldn't play, so it took 4 years for all this to blow over. Just a little word about that. Mickey Hart's father was actually managing the Grateful Dead at the time that happened. And his father had also been an absentee dad all up until the time that his son got famous. His father was also a drummer, by the way. So it ran in Mickey's blood. He's probably got rudiments going in his head at all times. So I feel bad for Mickey that he had to suffer that kind of embarrassment at the hands of a person in his own family. But he did come back from the void. He almost died. And he just got real busy with his life. Not only did he continue as the Grateful Dead's second drummer for many decades, he did a whole lot of other stuff in music. And the band that he's playing with right here is just one of those projects. Musicology, the study of music. Ethnomusicology, the study of world music. That's what Mickey does now. Highly respected member of the world musician organizations all over the world. See what you can do if you get clean and sober? Yeah. 1995 saw the end, and Mickey had to reinvent himself again. Of course, I mean the end of the Grateful Dead. He did. He put his knowledge of percussion to further ethnomusicologically. World music became, and Hart found himself involved with preserving music traditions that were verging on extinction. He worked with the American Folklife Center and the Library of Congress and the Smithsonian. His album Planet Drum went to #1 on the Billboard World Music Chart, and it won a Grammy. Now, I can't talk about his entire discography. It's way too many pages, but I'll talk about some of these. 1, Rolling Thunder in '72. 2, Diga. It's the Diga Rhythm Band in '76. 3, The Apocalypse Now Sessions in 1980. And 4, Dafos in '83. 5, Yamantaka in '83. 6, Music to be Born By in '89. 9, At the Edge in '90. And 8, Planet Drum in '91. This is the award-winning album for Mickey. And 9, Mickey Hart's Mystery Box in '96. Must have been a heartbreak. 10, Supralingua in '98. 11, Spirit into Sound in '99. 12, Over the Edge and Back in '02. 13, Global Drum Project in '07. 14, Mysterium Tremendum in 2012. And I believe that's these guys. Mysterium Tremendum. 15, Superorganism in 13, and 16, Ramo in 17. And this is just his solo work. He's also been involved with projects with each former member of the Dead, which proves, yes, that there is life after the dead. Hart is an author. He is married with 2 children. He seems happy. I'm glad. Could have gone sideways, you know? Thanks for being with me on my show. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you feel like doing that. You know, the little thumbs up helps me out a lot if you do. See you next time.